Hi, everybody. In light of all the questions I'm asked, I would like to talk today about first-time buyers' mistakes that cost the most and how to avoid them. Buying your first home is exciting and a little overwhelming. 1 minute you're scrolling the listing on your phone, and the next you're wondering, how in the world am I going to own the dream home that I saw on the screen? If this feels familiar, you're not alone. Many first-time buyers don't make mistakes because they are careless. They make mistakes because no one explained the process in plain English. So let's go through some of those common mistakes in the same way as if we were talking on a cup of coffee, leisurely. No lectures, no scare tactics, no pressure. Just leisure conversation. One of the most common mistakes is waiting for the perfect market. A lot of first-time buyers put their plans on hold, waiting for prices to drop or for interest rates to fall. It sounds logical in reality, but it often backfires. Why? Markets rarely give you clear buy now signals. By the time conditions feel perfect, competition is rising and prices go up with it. In other words, when interest rates go down, more buyers flock to buy homes, so prices go up. This is a simple supply and demand reality. Meanwhile, waiting means paying more rent and missing out on building equity. A better approach? Focus less on timing the market and more on whether the numbers work for you right now. Another mistake, only budgeting for the down payment. Some buyers think that the down payment is the only hurdle, but in reality, beyond the down payment, there are inspections, appraisal, lender fees, prepaid taxes, insurance, and moving expenses. It's like planning a vacation and forgetting about the airfare. So buyers, you need to budget for the full cost of getting the keys in your hand, not just the headline numbers. The good news is many of these costs and expenses are tax deductible. Another mistake buyers do, skipping the pre-approval step. Browsing home without a solid pre-approval is a little bit like shopping without your wallet in your pocket. You can look, but you can't really make a move when it really counts. And if you wrote an offer and it was accepted and you spent money on inspection before getting a real pre-approval, you're in for quite a disappointment. You know what I see? Sometimes buyers fall in love with a house they never had a chance or a shot at buying. So folks, pre-approval is knowing your budget and really saving the heartache. Besides, let's be frank, no serious seller will look at your offer unless you've gone through a thorough financial pre-approval. Another mistake is underestimating the ongoing costs. Owning a home comes with expenses that sometimes are looked over. Maintenance, repairs, utilities, insurance, property taxes. Though many of these items are tax write-offs, they can add up. I'll give you another example. The huge backyard that was so appealing, great, but it really needs regular care. First-time buyers who plan for these costs move forward with confidence. Those who don't feel blindsided. Another mistake, trying to do it all alone. Some buyers think they'll save money by skipping professional guidance. But in reality, buying a home is not a small investment and involves negotiating skills, timing, knowing of the local market, all kind of nuances that online tools can't really capture. So a good real estate agent guides you through to avoid overpaying, to spot red flags, and basically really keep the process moving smoothly. It's all about having the right help. Another mistake, thinking this is your forever home. Many first-time buyers feel some pressure to get everything right the first time. The perfect size, the perfect location, the perfect layout. But there is nothing perfect in life, is there? So here's the truth. Your first home doesn't have to be your last one. It really just needs to work for this chapter of your life. So viewing your first home as a stepping stone, not the final destination, can alleviate a lot of the pressure and open up more realistic options. Buying your first home is a big step, and a few missteps are normal. The most costly mistakes usually come from relying on incomplete information, not consulting with a professional. Take a breath, ask good questions, run the numbers, and remember, confidence comes from clarity, not perfection. So in real estate, the best first step isn't finding the absolute perfect home, but rather making a thoughtful, comfortable decision you won't regret later. And consult with a professional real estate broker. Give me a call.